This day in sports history. This episode is brought to you by Sterling Soap. Go to STIRLING soap.com and check out their full line of bath soaps, shave soaps, beard balm, lotions, and cologne. It's April 11th, and with the NCAA Men's Hockey Championship game tonight between Denver and Wisconsin, let's dial the clock back to the 2009 National Championship game when the Boston University Terriers pulled off an amazing comeback in the final minute against the Redhawks of Miami of Ohio. With 3:32 to play, the Redhawks held a 3-1 lead. That's when Boston head coach Jack Parker pulled his goalie. With the extra skater and with 59.2 seconds remaining, Zach Cohen made it a 3-2 game. The arena PA announcer had just finished announcing that goal when Boston scored again.
Centering backhander Wilson wide. Rebound held onto. 22nd in the middle. Pass. Score! Unbelievable! Boston University has scored 2 goals in the last minute and has tied this game at 3.
2 goals in 42 seconds, and the game went to overtime. With 8:20 left in the OT period, Boston scored the championship winner. The 4-3 OT win gave Boston University their 5th NCAA title. Staying on the ice for this first of its kind that happened in the NHL on this night in 1989, it was a first-round playoff series between the Philadelphia Flyers and the Washington Capitals. The series was tied 2 games apiece, but the Flyers were in control of this one, leading 7-5. With just over a minute to play, Caps goalie Pete Peters skated to the bench for the extra skater, and here's Doc Emrick with the call that night.
And the Flyers are also shorthanded, and there may be time for a first for Ron Hextall in the playoffs. The situation would be right as Peters heads off right now. Hextall stops it.
Look out.
Down the ice.
It's got a chance. It's got a chance.
He's got it.
Yes, sir. Yes.
The first time ever it's happened in the playoffs. Ron Hextall with 1 minute and 2 seconds to go.
That was the first goal scored by a goalie in the Stanley Cup playoffs. The Flyers won the game and eventually the series. Ron Hextall was also the first goalie to ever score a goal in any game when he put one in an empty net on December 8, 1987. On this day in 2003, the Miami Heat retired Michael Jordan's number 23 jersey. Now, this was Jordan's farewell tour in the NBA, playing with the Washington Wizards. Instead of a rocking chair, the Heat decided to put his name and number in the rafters.
And in honor of your greatness, Michael, and for all you have done for the game of basketball, and not only in the NBA, but for all the fans around the world, we want to honor you tonight by hanging your jersey forever, number 23 from the rafters of the American Airlines Arena, and that no player ever again will ever wear number 23 for the Miami Heat here. You're the best.
Making that gesture even a little more unusual, Jordan's 23 was the first number ever to be retired by the Heat. They would not retire a jersey of a guy who actually played for them until Alonzo Mourning's jersey went in the rafters in 2009. And on this day in 1966, after a 15-year stint in the minor leagues, Emmett Ashford became the first black umpire in Major League Baseball when he was the third base ump on opening day in Cleveland. Ashford did not have an opportunity to make a call on this day, but it wasn't long until he made his mark. Ashford was known for his theatrical calls, but soon was noticed for how well he tracked fly balls and flares into the outfield. Frank Robinson said that Ashford got a better break on the ball than most of the Major League outfielders. He earned the respect of players, managers, and even fans who enjoyed his exuberance making calls on the field. Since his debut in the majors was delayed, he only spent 5 years at the Major League level, retiring at the age of 56. And time now for today's That's Got Nothing to Do with Sports fun fact. The 30th President of the United States, Calvin Coolidge, will never be listed among the greats to sit in the White House, but he is known as being a practical joker. He was known to call his Secret Service detail and then hide under the desk while his guys frantically searched for him. In an early version of the ding-dong ditch, he would press the White House doorbell, then hide behind a set of curtains. With such whimsy as that, you'd think he would have been a fun hang. But those who knew him said he was very difficult to work with and often silent, earning him the nickname Silent Cal. This has been an original Thrive Suite production.